friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about deodorants. So a few years ago I've made the choice to switch to natural deodorants because I was tired of buying deodorants from drugstores and supermarkets which were filled with awful chemicals linked to terrible diseases like breast cancer. But if, like me, you've been wise enough to switch to natural deodorants, you know how hard it is to find a good, efficient natural deodorant. Yes, because most of them contain really good ingredients, but they don't last 10 minutes before you start smelling like a circus monkey. So I went and did my research. I've searched on dozens of blogs and all the arrows pointed to one deodorant which people consider the most efficient one. And the deodorant I'm talking about is, drum rolls, ta-da! This is Schmidt's Ylang Ylang and Calendula deodorant. They have a range of, I think, 4 of them. There's one with lime, one with lavender, one with, I don't remember, and this is by far the best deodorant I've ever tried. You can literally sweat all day, but you won't smell. It's just amazing. So it comes in this paste, and at the beginning I was like, what should I do with it? But it is a bit different from other deodorants, but it's so simple to use, literally. It comes with this small spatula, and all you have to do is scrub a little bit out, because this paste is quite hard, so you need a little spatula. So you just scrub a little bit out, and then you just stick it and you rub it between your fingers like this, and you put it on your armpit like this. It smells really good and it has amazing ingredients. It doesn't have many at all, actually. So the good smell, or perfume, or fragrance, what you want to call it, won't last really long, but that's not important. At least to me, that doesn't matter. Because if I want to smell good, I just apply perfume. But what it does, it prevents you from smelling really bad, which is great. So in today's tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make this very deodorant. Now, if you are not a crafty DIY person, you don't like making stuff yourself, then you can just go and buy it. It's as simple as that. But since here they don't really sell it, they don't sell it in the UK, I have to buy it from Amazon.com and make them send it to me, and it takes forever and it's really expensive. I've decided to make it myself. So if you want, follow this tutorial, otherwise go and buy it. Right, now let's get to work. The ingredients you will need for this tutorial are some mango butter or coconut oil, some cocoa butter, which is optional, bicarbonate of soda, arrowroot powder, tea tree essential oil, cinnamon essential oil, vitamin E. And the tools you will need for this tutorial are a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a bowl, an empty container, a melting pot or a water bath. Okay, so first thing you've got to do is take your melting pot. If you don't have one, it's fine. You can just use a water bath. So you have to take your mango butter. If you don't have mango butter, it's fine. You can use some coconut oil instead, or some shea butter if you have one. So put 3 big tablespoons of mango butter into your melting pot or water bath. Then take your cocoa seed butter. This is not essential. If you don't have it, it's fine. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of that. When you're done adding the butters, just let them melt and keep stirring until there's no more clumps left. When everything is melted and liquid, just take your little melting pot and turn it off and transfer the liquid into your mixing bowl.
Then go on and take your bicarbonate of soda and add 2 big tablespoons to your oils in the bowl. Then mix everything up until there's no more clumps. Then go on and take your arrowroot powder and add 2 teaspoons to your oils. Then mix everything up until there's no more clumps. When you're done with the powder, start adding your essential oils. But remember, this step is also optional. You don't have to add any. I just like my deodorant to have some antibacterial properties. So go on and add 2 drops of cinnamon essential oil, 1 drop of tea tree oil, and 1 drop of vitamin E, which is our antioxidant. After adding your essential oils and your vitamin E, you can give it a good stir and then transfer everything to your container. Now you can put your container in the refrigerator for a good 15 to 20 minutes until it solidifies.
Okay, so our deodorant is ready. It's been in the refrigerator for 15 to 20 minutes. Now it's ready to use. If you can't open a jar, or if the deodorant gets stuck on the lid, just run some warm water on it and everything will be fine. So there it is. Now what you can do is use the same spatula from the other deodorant if you have one. Otherwise, just use a teaspoon or whatever spatula you have and just take a little bit out, scrub it. It's a bit harder than the Schmidt's one, but there you go, we have a little bit, and now we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it on the other armpit, obviously. Okay, wow, very fresh. Whew. And as you can see, it just melts on your skin whenever you apply it on. And there you go, you're ready to go, fresh and clean. You might be one of those people though who are sensitive to bicarbonate of soda. So what I would suggest you to do is first cut in half the quantity that I use for this recipe. So instead of using 2 tablespoons, just use 1 tablespoon. And if you still get irritated, just cut that one in half and use only half tablespoon or 1 teaspoon. But I've tried other recipes, and if there's no bicarbonate of soda, they just don't work, because this is the ingredient that prevents you from smelling. So it has to be in this recipe. But if you guys have found a recipe that doesn't contain bicarbonate of soda, then please leave me a comment down below. I will be really happy to try it out. And if you have any products that you would like to recreate and you would like me to make a DIY of, please also leave me a comment down below and I will be really happy to make them for you. So this was it for today. I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, if you tried it or not. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!